I remember today as if it was yesterday when I was first told I had cancer. It was quite startling at first. It was shocking. Then I realized the biggest impact was my mortality. Prior to that, I thought I was a young man and I was invincible. That was probably one of the most realistic things that's ever occurred in my life, to realize all of a sudden that I was mortal. I had no pain. I didn't feel bad. Why do I have cancer? It was just kind of startling. And then what the biggest impact it has is after you've came through a cancer of any type and survived, is you realize that every day is really precious. When you look up in the morning and you see the sun, and you go to bed and you see the moon, before it didn't have a lot of value. It was taken for granted. Things that were critically important to me in the past seemed to didn't have as much value as they had before. Every day was special from that point on.
You know, it makes me realize that I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be. It makes me realize how precious life is. And it absolutely makes me appreciate the people that surround me. And that's certainly my family members, my friends, my coworkers. I wouldn't have made it without all the people here at the City of Huntington Beach. I've said this so many times. I've had people coming to my house, cleaning out my refrigerator, picking up dry cleaning, sitting with me, visiting me in the hospital, just doing such small things and such large things, and it's just changed my life completely in a very positive way. It's ironic that such a bad thing can have such a good effect on you, in as much as that when it's all over, you look back and you say, wow, I'm a different person because of this, and I hope I've grown, and I've certainly come to appreciate a lot of things that I used to not notice.
Well, cancer entered our lives actually 20 years ago when my mother-in-law passed away of breast cancer. But 10 years later, unfortunately, my husband was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We've been very lucky, though. He's a cancer survivor. It's been in remission. It'll be 10 years in August, in fact. And since those two incidences, it's always been in the back of our minds. We know it can come back at any time, but we certainly pray and hope that it doesn't.
Was married for 30 years to a wonderful man. I was age 21 when I got married, and he passed away when I was 51. So there weren't too many things that we did not experience together. Of course, he was a wonderful person, wonderful husband, father, my best friend, and I feel very blessed to have had him in my life, and it's changed my life forever. Caring for a person who was very sick, it took a lot. I think, I look back on myself now and I don't know how I did it, but for some reason, everybody, you seem to get strength, and it comes through. Things you didn't think you can do because you love the person that you're doing it for. If anything, if there was a silver lining to this disease, I think that there was some time. So it was a wonderful time for my husband to talk to me, talk to my children, talk to my family. It also cemented my relationships with my friends and family. We've all become very much closer. I'm very blessed to have a wonderful family, wonderful friends.
I wouldn't have survived in this day and age without the people that had put money and time in the research before my time. If people wouldn't have volunteered their time, volunteered their money, and the research that has gone before me, I wouldn't be a survivor without that. And I think if this would have happened to me, like say in the 1800s and 1900s, I wouldn't be here without all that cancer research.
It's a tough situation for anyone who has cancer. I've had some time to work talk to some people in the hospital and seen these young babies with cancer, and it just really rips at you to see a child. A grown man like myself, you go, well, he's done some years, he's been around, but when you look at a totally innocent child, you go, this is wrong. There's got to be a way to overcome this. So my hope for the future is to find the great minds in medicine and science and research, find a capability of eliminating this problem from our society.
When you come down with cancer, it's just not you, it's your family. Your whole family's affected by it. And to get them involved early, and it's part of the healing process. They need to heal also. It's just not you that is affected by cancer, it's your family that's been affected. And the sooner that you get them in the process and educated and allow them to help you, that they get a comfort from that, because everybody truly wants to help. And if you keep them on the outside and distance from you, they feel in some way cheated by not being able to give them the opportunity to help you, and they feel as if they're helpless, and your family wants to help you through the process. So bring them in early and allow them to be a survivor with you.
The most important thing that people can do is get involved. Get involved in every organization you can, with community efforts, with efforts such as the event today at the city, and certainly support your friends, your neighbors, anyone who has been affected by cancer. But certainly contribute in a way, if it's not financially, certainly of your time. These organizations always need a lot of resources, financial as well as people donating their time.
On June 21st and June 22nd, we are putting together a team called HB United. It is going to be comprised of employees, their friends, their families, the members of the community, and we really thought long and hard about the name, and we called it HB United because we wanted to just open it up to everyone and not be divisive at all, but have a cohesive event that all of our employees could partake in. If this is a cause that is of interest to you and you're looking for a way to get involved, you can join the team HB United by going on to Surfnet. And from your home computer, you can also go on to relayforlifehb.com, and you can join the team, or you can make a contribution to the team or to an individual financial contribution. Or if you just want to come out that day, support the team, sit around the track and have a good time with us, see what this is all about, we'd love to have you.